doing? Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm Drake. I am a certified twin flame coach, and today we're going to be talking about the only way to truly confirm your twin flame. And so let's get right into this, because this is a very, very, very awesome and juicy topic. So the only way to confirm your true twin flame is by taking the spiritual journey and doing the inner work. And so let's go deeper into this though, right? When you take the twin flame journey, what you can recognize and begin to see is your true twin flame is one with you. When you were created together in one consciousness, just two separate bodies. And what happens with twin flames is, at the core of everything, they're always making the same exact choices. And now those choices may manifest differently, right? They may express differently from the divine feminine to the divine masculine, but they are still making that same core choice. And so what you will find when you start taking this spiritual journey and doing the inner work, changing your inner reality, your true twin flame will mirror those choices and begin to change. So, for example, say you are exploring this person and you're not really sure if they are your twin flame or not. The way that you can truly know is you're going to start doing the inner work on whatever they're upsetting you about, okay? So say they are with somebody else and that upsets you because it makes you feel like you're not important and you're not valuable. And what you do is you're going to do the mirror exercise. Now, if you don't know what the mirror exercise is, I'm going to link a video that I made about it. And I'm also going to link a book. It's right here. It has a whole chapter on the mirror exercise and how to do it. And so you do the mirror exercise around that. And what you begin to recognize is that your twin flame is only mirroring yourself back to you. And so there's a part of you that's not valuing yourself and that doesn't feel important. And so that's where they're bringing you to. The person that you're exploring with, true twin flame or not, right? Doesn't matter. But they're bringing you to this place within yourself. And once you start to heal this place that doesn't feel important, that doesn't feel valued, you begin to feel peace there. And you make a new choice of, nope, I'm going to choose to value myself. And I'm going to choose to recognize that I'm extremely important and that nobody loving me is what makes me important. I am important because I'm a divine being, right? I'm a child of God. And so that makes me valuable. Once you start to recognize that, it's you're just loving yourself in this space. Your true twin flame will mirror that choice and will begin to value you and see you as important, because that's how you are starting to see yourself, right? You're making the choice to see yourself that way. And your true twin flame has no other choice but to align to that same choice as you. And now, it may not be instant when you do that. You don't want to do the work and then go, twin flame person, they're not mirroring me. They didn't make that choice yet. Oh my God. No, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Be patient, because sometimes it takes a little bit for that new choice to reflect in your reality, to reflect in your twin flame. And now, an example that I'm going to use is with my true twin flame. We both had upsets with God. She would not say God. She wouldn't even say universe. She was very, very closed off to God in that space. And I recognized that, yes, there were still some parts of me that was also closed out to God. And once I began healing my relationship with God, here comes my twin flame going, I want to start going to church, or I talked to God about this today. Just random things, but not so random, right? Because that's the direct reflection of the choice that I made to improve my relationship with God. So of course she's going to follow suit in that, because we are one consciousness. So only one twin flame needs to make the choice, right? And if you're watching this video, it's you. You make the choice and your true twin flame mirrors that choice. Now, anybody that's not your true twin flame, the more that you do the inner work and the more you keep making these choices, they're going to start falling away from you. They're not going to be changing. They're kind of going to just flow out of your life. And it can be really easy or really painful if you are attached to them. If you're attached to them, you're attached to who you believe your twin flame is, then that's going to cause some pain to come up, because with your true twin flame, you want to release attachment to them, because if you're in a position now where you don't know them, that's the best position to be in. Or if you know them, that's fine too. Like there's no difference, but releasing attachment is important, because if you're attached to someone and they're not your twin flame, then that's just preventing you from meeting your true twin flame. So once you release attachment, you begin to invite your true twin flame to your life. And it could be this person, it could not be. But don't worry about that, because it's not important. Whoever it is your true twin flame, and they're going to be your ultimate lover. So they're going to match everything. But this is really, truly the only way. And I know on this channel that I talked about a love list, where you are writing down all of your deepest desires and your traits, your core values, like everything that you want in your perfect partner, you write that down. And that can also help you identify your twin flame. But that's a really, really starter thing. That's more for if you don't really know your twin flame. But if you do know them, make that too, because it can help you get clear on what you really want. So yeah, you can make your love list, but that's not the determination of your true twin flame. What really determines if they're your twin flame or not is by taking the spiritual journey and doing the inner work. And now if you're not really sure how to do the inner work, you're having trouble, you're going, Drake, I have done so much stuff, and this person that I believe is my true twin flame, they are not talking to me, they're still doing this thing. Well, it's probably because you don't really have the right tools or the right support, and that's okay. I'd love to help you in this, because you're not alone. So if you are interested in healing your separation and inviting your true twin flame back into your life and having them revealed to you, well, check the link down below. Book an introductory session with me. It's 50% off right now, so you're getting a big discount. And in that session, we're just going to go over everything in your journey and come up for the best solution for you, okay? So if you are interested in healing that and joining, many of my clients who have had a lot of success in their journey, then just click that link to get started. Or if you have questions or whatever, I have all my personals in the description too, so you can message me on there. I would say email is probably the best way to get to me quickly. So yeah, shoot me an email if there's other things that you have questions with. But yeah, so if you're struggling to know your twin flame, that's okay. There was a time in my life where I wasn't really sure if my twin flame was my twin flame either, and I just had to do the work, and I had to keep choosing love and choosing myself and releasing all these false beliefs, releasing ego. And as I did that, my twin flame showed up in that spot always. Even when I let her go and we didn't talk, there would be times, I think the longest time I went without talking to my twin flame was maybe like 6 or 7 months. It wasn't a really, really long time. But even after that 6 or 7 months, she always comes back. Always comes back. Always. No matter what. And it feels like we never left each other. Because in reality, we didn't. There was just stuff that we were healing through. So don't worry if you're not in contact right now. Don't worry if you're not speaking or you haven't spoken in forever. It's fine. I've had clients who they haven't spoken to their twin flame in 5 years, and then the next day they get a message. So it really doesn't matter what your outside circumstances are. It just matters that you're ready to do the inner work and you're committed to that. Because the revealing process, sometimes it can be a little challenging, and you're gonna have to keep persisting and doing the work again and again and again, because yes, you make a new choice, and then the universe, God is going to throw these things at you and go, hey, here's the illusion, right? Here's ego, here's the old vortex. Do you want to choose your old choice, or do you want to stay strong in your new choice? And you're going to just have to keep choosing love again and again and again. And eventually you get that little nudge of, yeah, this person's your true twin flame. See, they're making progress. You guys are coming closer together. They're matching you. They're starting to match what your heart feels on the inside about who your person is. And Yeah, so there's no like magic spell. Nobody can confirm your twin flame. Don't listen to anybody that says they can, because they can't. It's really just a sacred thing, and it's between you, yourself, and God. And the way that you have it revealed is to just keep doing the inner work, and recognizing that you and your twin flame are one, and you're always going to choose as one, and your true twin flame will always come closer to you. So yeah, it's not a hard thing. It's only hard if you believe it's hard, right? If you believe that the journey is hard and it's challenging and you're never going to know your true twin flame, well, yeah, that's what you're going to experience. But there's no other way through it. There's no other way to really reveal your twin flame. It's just doing the work, doing the spiritual work, healing the blocks within yourself, right? Because if you're not healing the blocks completely, that's also gonna stunt your progress, because you're not fully making the new choice. So healing completely, feeling your feelings, not numbing out to your feelings, and then when you do this, yeah, your true twin flame will just be just be in your space. They will not leave you alone, because yeah, every time you heal, you're aligning, you're going up, right? And your true twin flame is always going to meet you in that space. That's why I said anyone that's not your twin flame will fall away, and you'll begin to vibe out of each other's realities. That's why soulmates don't really last, or anybody else, because there comes a time in the relationship where you don't resonate anymore, and then you separate. But with twin flames, that never happens. You just keep growing, and growing, because you're always like this. Every other relationship, it's not going to be equal or aligned. Okay, so I hope this helped. If you guys have any more questions about the revealing process, any other questions at all, you can comment down below. You can message me and reach out, and we can talk about it. But if you enjoyed this video and it helps you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, thank you. Bye-bye, guys.